I am reincarnated. I'm a stargazer. Life goes on. I need all my babies. I know y'all was looking for Kendrick, but it's me, Native Tribe. How is everybody doing on a Wednesday? It is a rainy day after a rainy night in Georgia. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you all are having a great Wednesday. Thank you for joining me here on the Native Tribe Show. I am your host for today, and my name is Native. How's everybody doing? You good? Did you sleep well? Did you have a good night rest after we read them texts till 8 in the morning? I hope you did. If you did not catch it last night, you can go check out my friend V. Lenore. Go check out her channel and listen to us cut up. Act a fool. Yes, indeed. Today, we are going to talk about it, y'all. We're gonna talk about the whole thing, all right? We're going to talk about a black movement, a woke movement, a performance and a Super Bowl that went over a lot of people's heads, y'all. I've been reading a lot of negativity about this halftime performance and what Kendrick Lamar did. I've been reading a lot of nonsense about what he did. I've been reading a lot of people that have been downplaying the significance of what he did. And we're gonna straighten it out. We're gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna talk about everything that happened. Yeah, so that is what we got on tap for today. But before we get too deep into it, I want to shout out the people that are in the room. I got first Shirley's divorce finally in the house. She says, "Hey, Chad, I'll be listening from the bushes at work. I'll be back." Thank you so much for listening from the bushes. Shirley's divorce finally. Hope you have an amazing day at work. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries is in the house. She says, "Hey, Native and Tribe." Hello, Legacy Moon. Shay B is in the house and she has flames in the chat. Hello, Shay B. No Lee, your girl. 504 says, "I'm at my black job waiting on this live." Well, the live is here. Somebody said you was looking for me. Well, here I go. That ain't got nothing to do with me in the building. She got flames in the chat. Cam Lewis here with flames in the chat. I got my hero in the house. Black, but not bitter. Yes, she is black, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III, but she's not negative and she damn sure ain't bitter. Welcome in, black, but not bitter. Allegedly in Harmon in the house. Hello, allegedly in Harmon. Southside Chi-Town is here and says, "I'm here." Hey, Tribe. Well, hello to you. Dimples Wimples 504 in the building. Dimples Wimples, a part of the notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad, handling all the things behind the scenes. Thank you so much for all that you do, Dimples Wimples. And she says, "Welcome to Woke Wednesday, everyone." Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in the house with flames in the chat. I got my tie in the building. Hello, my tie. Jay Blake says, "Hey." I got Chanel Heslop all the way from South Africa in the building. Hello, Chanel Heslop. How are you? Let's see. Who else is in the house? Blue Bear is in here with flames in the chat. I got Ms. Lady in the building. She has flames in the chat. Andrea is here. And she has flames in the chat as she says, "Hello, everyone." Well, hello to you. Nola Brown has made it in. Lexi, the law nerd, is in the house. She says, "Hey, Tribe." April B in the building. Hello, April B. April B got flames in the chat. Miss Boogie Down is here. And Miss Boogie Down says, "Hey, Native and Tribe," and has flames in the chat. Miss Boogie Down, where you get that photo from? Miss Lady says that it's 84 degrees in Tampa. Well, that's wonderful, Miss Lady, because we ain't even broke 40 here in Atlanta. Oh, wait, hold on, let me check. Nope, we had 38 degrees. It was just 77 degrees the other day for context. Okay. All right. Jay Blake said, "I can't hang with these 4-hour marathons." Look, Jay Blake, look. Can I tell you a secret? Can I be completely honest with you? Neither can I. Okay. Neither can I have to put a battery on my back. Okay. It's a struggle, but I do it for the people. Okay. And here I am today. So so I understand, Jay Blake. I completely understand. Miss 215 representing the world champion. All right. They're the champions, y'all, whether you like them or not, whether you root for them or not. Them Eagles are the champions until somebody knocks them off. Okay. So right now, Miss 215 representing Philly, Philly, not just Philly, Philly, the world champion. Philly, Philly. Them Eagles. Miss 215, welcome in. She has flames in the chat. That girl is in the building and she says, hello. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month to you, that girl. How are you? Hey, let's talk about it all is in the building. And she says, hey, everybody, how are you? Let's see. Shay B, a little bitter. See, my hero, black but not bitter, is black, but she's not bitter. Shay B is black and is bitter. Let's see. Hey, everybody. I lied. I'm not happy for that nigga. Dimples Wimples 504. Ain't no food, friends. I cahoots. Wow. You gonna take it out on show? Look, Shay B, tomorrow is another opportunity, and just like them Eagles, Dimples Wimples is the champion until somebody knocks her off. All right. So as of right now, respect the champ. Come through tomorrow and we'll see what happens. Okay. Lady 747 is in the house. She says, I'm just listening from my black job in the black bushes. Oh, the bushes is even black. I love it, love it, love it. Rossi's in the building. Rossi says, here but working. Enjoy your day at work, Rossi. Hope you have a good one. Let's see. Ms. Lady says, black, no matter who, there will always be negativity, whether MJ, Prince, Beyonce, etc. You are right. You are right. But you know what? Ms. Lady, this one's a little bit special because this one is going to be dissected and discussed for a really long time. And we're going to do some of that dissection and discussion today. Let me see. Alpha Me is here and says, hey, Native and Tribe, happy hump day to you. Deborah Williams in the building, and she says hello to you. Reefs and Muff's mom is here and says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello. It wouldn't be a Native Tribe live without Coffee's Brewing. Hello, Coffee's Brewing. She says hello to everybody. How are you? Southside Chi-Town said no furnace in the daytime. I don't know about that. We're going to see. Miss Boogie Down said, you got that. Miss Boogie Down said, I got that photo from you. Native. Okay. All right. Guilty as charged. GC in the building. GC says, hi, Native Tribe, Sexy Smokey, and any wannabe Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. She's talking to you. Salt and Pepper Trust is in the building. Says, hey, y'all in the bushes driving home, please drive safely, Salt and Pepper Trusses. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Said it's 27 degrees in Detroit. I don't know how you do it. Because it's 38. Boy, I'm about to give up. Just Nikki says, hey, Native, big thank you. You saved me from IS reading. Mark saved from her. You are more than welcome, just Nikki. Anything I can do to help. Legacy Moon has declared that she says I will be winning tomorrow. In case you all are wondering, we do have a members only trivia that we do every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are a member or interested in being a member so that you can participate, you can always join the membership. But if you are a member, okay, come on through. Our game holds up to 100 people. So come on through, participate. It is cahoots, and we have a good time. So Legacy Moon has declared herself the winner for tomorrow already. Ducky Dexter in the house, and Ducky Dexter has flames in the chat. Deborah Williams says, go Eagles. They did go, and they did win. So, yeah, Deborah Williams, they did their thing. I ain't going to lie, Deborah Williams, I wasn't expecting them to beat the shit out of Kansas City. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. Ms. Nisi is in the building. Ms. Nisi says, hey, everyone. Hey, Ms. Nisi, how are you? The one, the only, the legend, V. Lenore is in the house. V. Lenore says, hi, Native and Tribe. Black History Month, 365 Black. Michael Jackson is the GOAT. Michael Jackson is indeed the GOAT. I got T Baby in the building. She says, hi, all. Hello, T Baby. Thank you so much for being here on a Wednesday afternoon. It is currently raining out here in Georgia. In a little while, if it keeps raining, like Brooke Benton said, and I love this song, and I ain't gonna lie, I recommend everybody go back and listen to Brooke Benton. Brooke Benton and Quincy Jones is a masterpiece. But Brooke Benton said, it's a rainy night in Georgia. Now, you might have heard some other people do that song, but nobody does it like Brooke Benton. Go check that out. But T Baby says, hi, all. Baptize That Ass is here and says, hey, everyone. Retro in My Fro is here and says, hey, hey, hey. Well, hello, hello, hello. It is happy to be happy. She says, hey, my new friend, happy to be happy. I am happy to be happy that you are here because you are happy to be happy. That's a lot of happiness. Just a lot of happiness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you are here. Tam Tam is in the building. She says, hey, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, man. Look, Miss Lady. V. Lenore is doing a marathon live next week. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to participate. This is going to be so exciting, and I can't wait to see what she does. She's always doing something very creative over there. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, Jay Blake, feels like it's raining all over the world. Southside Chi-Town, don't tell me I'm too young to know Brooke Benton. Don't tell me that I'm too young to know Brooke Benton when I got a Brooke Benton 12-inch wax, Brooke Benton and Quincy Jones on wax that I put on my turntable quite often, Southside Chi-Town. Don't tell me. I know about some Brooke Benton. That's my dude right there. Jet Black Straight is in the building. Jet Black Straight says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe, the woman he chose in the building. She said, what's up, y'all? Reef and Muff's mom says Brooke Benton, the best version. Yes. Brooke Benton. Y'all don't know nothing about that man's voice. See, some voices are like priceless. Some voices cannot be imitated. Some voices cannot be duplicated. Brooke Benton is one of those voices that you're not going to hear nowhere else. So again, if you're not familiar, I recommend, you go look that up and listen to Brooke Benton. Rainbow is in the building. She says, hey, Tribe. Hello, Rainbow. How are you doing today? Yeah, so I believe everybody is here and accounted for. I believe. Let's get into it, y'all. So what happened on Sunday the 9th? For the casual fan, for the casual football fan, they may say that it was just another football game. I don't watch football, whatever. And I get that. I've been watching football since I was a child. I've been watching football since I was a kid, and I get it that it's not for everybody. The Super Bowl, some people just watch the commercials. But something happened this year. Something different happened this year. And no, it wasn't the commercials. Believe it or not, year over year, sometimes those Super Bowl ads are the most entertaining thing, even more entertaining than the actual football game. But not this year. No. Not this year. This year's Super Bowl started out, and this is how you knew it was about to get good. First of all, let's look at the two teams that were playing. We had the Kansas City Chiefs, okay, who has a black quarterback, married to a white woman who is Trump supporter. All right. A lot of times people want to say, well, we got to separate politics out of sports. And I don't see why that's necessary because this is who these people are. Then you got on the other side, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Broad Street. Motown Philly. Boys to Men. Philly cheesesteaks. Joe Frazier. Patti LaBelle, The Sound of Philadelphia. 3 Degrees. Philadelphia has its own sound. Philadelphia has its own soul, y'all. Okay? Shabby, we ain't talking about Will Smith. We not bringing up Will Smith. We'll bring up Jazzy Jeff, but we ain't gonna bring up Will Smith. All right. We will bring up the Roots. Okay. All right. Philadelphia. Philadelphia has its own sound, y'all. Okay. Now I ain't trying to knock Kansas City, and I ain't trying to knock the black people that are there. All right. Kansas City has its own blues scene that's very vibrant. But when it comes to soul, Just Nikki, thank you. Jill Scott. See. Beanie Siegel. The Broad Street Bully. Yeah. Philadelphia has its own sound, its own soul. And where did they decide to play this game? They decided to play this game, yes, Black but not bitter, Gambling Health. What y'all know about Gambling Health? They decided to play this game in a city that I'm very familiar with. A city that means the world to me. A city that I can honestly say I spent half my childhood, most of my adulthood in. That city would be New Orleans, the city that Care forgot, the Crescent City. Y'all might know it for Mardi Gras. I know it for a lot more. Beignets and etouffee. Gumbo. The Pelicans, the Saints. That street with that funny looking name, that's Chapatulas. It starts with a T. 9th Ward, 4th Ward, Abbeville Project, Desire Projects. 7th Ward. The Circle Store. This is where they played this game at. A city that has black culture, slave memorabilia. This is where they brought the slaves in on the ports. Creole culture in New Orleans. The music, from Juvenile to Big Frida to the Neville Brothers to Dr. John. Manny Fresh Daddy was called Sabu. Sabu is a legend in these New Orleans streets. This is where the game was held at. A place where Mardi Gras Indians, black people dressed in feathers, adorned in all kind of designs, so colorful. Okay. Canal Street, pralines, red beans and rice. What y'all know about Red Bean Mondays? Huh? What y'all know about waking up on a Monday morning and the whole city smell like red beans and rice because it's Red Bean Mondays and nobody misses a Red Bean Monday? This is where the game was held. This is where we were going to merge these two teams, one from Kansas City and one from the soulful Philadelphia. Okay. That's where it happened. The city that George Bush tried to drown. But my people came together with the resilience and the persistence that's only found in New Orleans and said, no, we ain't going nowhere. We right here, still second lining. All right. Still buck jumping. Okay. All the way down Claiborne. All the way down Orleans, where the Lafitte Project sat. See, I love this city with every part of me, y'all. I do. I do. Okay. But this is where they held the game at, where my Saints normally play, where my Saints normally march in. You see? Dimples Wimples, what you know about Armstrong Park over there by the Chevron station, where they got to lock it up and you can't come in after 6 o'clock because they've been robbed so many times. You got to order everything at the window. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Krispy Kreme is good, but have you ever had Tasties in the French Quarter? This is where the game was held. So in my mind and in my spirit, I knew something special was going to happen, but Lord, I did not know it was going to be this. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's look at it. Okay. Let's look at it from the beginning. Mm-hmm. This was the logo. That's how you knew that it was going to be something special. Okay. It's because this was the logo, and you probably saying, Native, what's the big deal? It looks like the other logos, but oh no, it don't. If you pay attention to this logo that's on your screen right now, this logo is adorned with traditional Mardi Gras beads. The other thing that makes this logo stand out, a Black woman designed it. Mm-hmm. A Black woman by the name of Taj Williams. First Black woman to design a Super Bowl logo. This young sister is from the city of New Orleans. She is 26 years old. And she is a queen. And I don't mean that in the colloquial sense of queen that we like to say, queen this, queen that. No, no, no. She is a queen of the Golden Eagles Mardi Gras Indians. Y'all want to see this sister? I'm going to show you who she is. This is her. Mm-hmm. Do you see how we already started, before the game even started, the design of the logo that represents the game, the logo that's on all the t-shirts, it's on all the hats, it's on all the memorabilia, was designed by this 26-year-old sister right here. Okay. That's the beginning. That's the origin of this game that was played on February the 9th of 2025. Yes, indeed. In this picture, you can see the Mardi Gras Indian feathers behind her. You can see the Indian garb that she has on. It is a deep tradition in New Orleans, the Mardi Gras Indians. If you're not familiar, you should really pay attention because it's good stuff. Mm-hmm. The big chief, but she's a queen. So that's how we started. We started with the logo. We started with the logo. Now, a lot of people weren't paying attention, but the pregame, HBCU, Southern University was the pregame show. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Do y'all see where this is going? Do y'all see how we progressing on this? Yeah. Southern University. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Black But Not Bitter, you're right. They don't. And you know what, Black But Not Bitter, we might have to talk about it. Black But Not Bitter said most folk don't even know what Mardi Gras means. You're right. And we might have to go there. We may have to go there, Black But Not Bitter. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Hey, only me 23. Welcome into the room. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So this is how we started. We got a young queen, Mardi Gras Indian, New Orleans native, Taj Williams. History already made before the game even starts. Before the game even starts, we have already made history. Shirley's Divorce finally says, oh yes, the Human Jukebox, my favorite HBCU band. Let's go Jags. They did their thing, and they always do. But let me just tell you, Shirley's Divorce finally, I'm torn because being a Florida boy, being a boy born and raised in that panhandle, a boy that was born in that 850, let me just tell you, my FAMU Rattlers, if I got any Rattlers in the house, let me know. But if my FAMU Rattlers right across the street from Florida State, I grew up watching the Marching 100, and I grew up being a little bit partial to the Marching 100. But Shirley's Divorce finally, I will say this. If I had to go who my number 2 is, I am going to say it's the Human Jukebox. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. All right? Look, Dimples Bumples. I'm not going to have this debate, okay? It's where I was born. It's what I was, look, I love New Orleans. I really do. But let me just tell you, I was born in the 850. When I was born there, it was the 904, but it became the 850 all the way over to Tallahassee. I'm just saying, Dimples Bumples. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Just saying. But yes, Skater 75 said Human Jukebox did they thing though. And they always do. Okay. Let me be completely clear about it. They always do. All right. Reefs and Muff's mom said I didn't go to FAMU, but partied at the Moon like I didn't live 1.5 miles away. Yeah. I've never been to the Moon, but boy, I've heard a lot of stories about that place, about that club. I really did. So you see that before the game started, we got Black History made. Okay. But we didn't stop there. We didn't stop there, y'all. Y'all see this young lady right here? This is Lettucey. And I know y'all know who Lettucey is. And Lettucey sang the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If you all missed any of this, because I know sometimes it's hard to catch. I know my friend V. Lenore was doing a live at the time. So if you missed any of this, feel free to go back and look this stuff up. These are some amazing performances that we're going to discuss. But of course, with the rules of YouTube, I'm not able to show you, but I will show you some pictures of what happened. Lettucey in all of her glory. And honestly, I feel like it's one of the most underrated voices in music right now. Lift Every Voice and Sing, National Black Anthem. She did an amazing, amazing job. Okay. Now, I am going to mention, I don't have a photo loaded up, but I am going to mention that Trombone Shorty came out and also did a performance as well. Trombone Shorty, another New Orleans legend. Him, Kermit Ruffin, Rebirth, Hypnotic 8, all these New Orleans instrumental legends, you know what I'm saying? Kermit Ruffin, the Mother-in-Law Lounge over there on Claiborne. If you're in New Orleans, stop by the Mother-in-Law Lounge. Kermit Ruffin is probably going to be there. But all of these names, all these people, they're all legends in New Orleans. But let me tell y'all, another legend from New Orleans, John Baptiste. All right. John Baptiste playing the national anthem on a piano that could only be John Baptiste and could only be New Orleans. I promise. I promise. He did an amazing job. Hey, One Pepsi, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, the woman he chose, Legacy is. Legacy is. Legacy is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Skater 75 says she sang that song. She gave me goosebumps. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I'm telling you, we ain't even played no football yet. We ain't even played no football yet. And I want y'all to see how black this whole scene is. All right. Now, the NFL removed end racism from the ends of the field. In each end zone, all season long, the words end racism were there. Now, my personal theory, I don't have anything to back this up, y'all. This is just native speaking. Okay. Because Donald Trump was going to be there, I feel like that's the reason they took end racism off the field. That's just my thought. Okay. Now I could be completely wrong. The NFL might have had an actual good reason to do it, but I do believe that that's why that happened. Okay. But y'all, they could take in racism and do whatever they wanted to it. Do you see all this blackness that's on display? Do you see all this black excellence that is on display? Everything that I've mentioned, from the logo designer to the black national anthem to the American national anthem, has all been represented by black people and was all done with black excellence. Okay. The woman he chose says, I believe it was done because of Trump. He's getting his way in every corner of this country. It's sickening to me. But oh, the woman he chose. Hold on. Because I got some more for you. All right. Because I'm gonna tell you what, if there was somebody that was sick by the end of this game, the woman he chose, if there was a group of people that was sick to their stomach, if there was a group of people that got their feelings hurt through this game, the woman he chose. Let me tell you who it was. It was the people in the red hats that want to make America racist, I mean great again, okay? That's who was sick to their stomach by the time this game was over. All right. So the woman he chose, just hold on for a quick second. Hold on. We gonna get there. He may be getting his way, but guess who had their way on this night? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. I guarantee the orange man did not want to hear this man singing the national anthem. I can almost put money on it. If I was a betting man, which I am not, I would put money on the fact that he was burnt up, hot as fish grease, 38 hot, hot as a firecracker, whatever you want to call it. I bet his blood pressure turned him a different color of orange. He went from orange to burnt orange when he seen this black man. This talented black man, this representation of black excellence. I guarantee when he saw this man singing the national anthem, and he had to get his ass up and put his hand over his heart. This ain't what he wanted to see. This ain't what he wanted to see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, Skater 775 saw it. She said the soulful national anthem. You heard it. You heard it, Skater 747. You heard it, right? Mm-hmm. John Baptiste, one of our great voices, one of our great talents. Again, Black excellence, and we ain't even played no football, y'all. We ain't even snapped the ball. We ain't even flipped the coin, huh? We ain't did a coin flip. The teams is still in the locker room. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes is still picking out his afro curl, his S curl, whatever the hell Patrick Mahomes do. Taylor Swift is still getting to her seat. She ain't even comfortable yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. And we got all this Black excellence that's happening. Okay, all right. See, this is supposed to be a NFL Roger Goodell production. Mm-hmm. This is supposed to be the NFL's production. See, all us darkies wasn't supposed to be participating in this way, but we're here. Mm-hmm. We are. Now, a football game breaks out in the middle of a Kendrick Lamar concert. Yes, yes, yes. Played 2 quarters of football, and literally the game was over. By halftime, Kansas City had been outmatched. Maybe they felt the message. Maybe they felt the soul. Maybe they felt the spirit. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I can't call it. I just know that they didn't quite look right. Y'all think it was Marie Laveau? Huh? Dimples Wimbles. I saw where you put voodoo. Mm-hmm. Do you think Marie Laveau showed up somewhere in that Caesar Superdome and made her presence felt, or do you think that it could have been that they were outmatched, outplayed, and outsold? See what I'm saying? See. Do you think that's what it could have been? Because now we've played 2 quarters of football. Now let's get to what we came here for. Kendrick Lamar. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar comes out now, folks. Now, the name of his album is GNX, which, by the way, if you have not listened to GMX, I really recommend that you do it. It's a powerful, powerful album. I promise it is. Kendrick Lamar is a powerful, powerful artist. Okay. But before we talk about this young man on your screen right here, before we talk about this man that's standing on this hood and is rapping his heart out, I think it's important that we talk about this young man first. Mm-hmm. I think it's important that we talk about this young man first because he's the one that sets it off. All right. Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam is one of the most brilliant things that I've ever seen in a performance. Okay. Let's talk about what he represents. He represents, first of all, to me, he's an extension of Steven from Django Unchained. His agenda, even though he's Black, okay, his agenda is for the white population. How do we keep America and white America specifically happy? How do we keep them calm? How do we keep them from panicking because there is a black man in the building? Samuel L. Jackson says, salutations, welcome to the great American game. Now, at first listen, you would think that he was talking about the Super Bowl, but guess what, folks? Hold your horses. Well, Samuel L. Jackson is referring to the political game that we all play. Whether you vote, whether you don't vote, it's all a game. Now, Samuel L. Jackson's character of Uncle Sam through this whole halftime show acts as a guide. He's trying to guide Kendrick Lamar on how to make the white folks happy. Better yet, how not to disturb their peace. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Anybody heard of Herschel Walker? Anybody heard of Clandis Owens, Larry Elder? Y'all heard of these people? Mm-hmm. They look like us, but all kinfolk, all skin folk and kinfolk. Yeah, that's who he represents right here. And he's trying to tell Kendrick Lamar that he needs to be calm. Okay. He needs to not be so ghetto. Mm-hmm. There is a portion of this where he says that Kendrick is being too loud, too reckless, and too ghetto. Yeah. Where have we heard that from? Where we've heard that mostly is in black protest, y'all. Black protest. When Colin Kaepernick takes a knee, what are you doing? You're too disrespectful. When we take to the streets after George Floyd, we're too reckless. Mm-hmm. When we hold up our signs, when we say Black Lives Matter, when we say that we are tired of being targets, when we're tired of being preyed upon instead of prayed for, we're too ghetto. Mm-hmm. So Sam Jackson represents America. Sam Jackson represents those people that look like us but don't give a damn about us. Brilliantly done. And then we cut into this young man right here who's sitting on his car and he's rapping his heart out. Okay. Now, the name of the album is GNX, Grand National. It's a car from, I believe, the 60s. Y'all help me if I'm wrong about that, but it is a muscle car. Very rare car. This car that he's on is not a Grand National. It's a little detail, but that's not a Grand National that he's on. They did make it look like that, but that's not what that is. But here's what's important about the car itself, right? Kendrick Lamar is invited to do the halftime show. What the car represents, though, is a Trojan horse. Because, yeah, you invited me, but guess what? I'm bringing in my people, my homies from the block. Because, see, I can't do this by myself. I can't do this revolution alone. I got to have my people with me. So this car is like a Trojan horse. You allowed me to come in, but you ain't checked to see who all was in the car with me. So we watch as Kendrick Lamar's dancers all fall out of the car. They're coming out of the front seat. They're coming out of the trunk. They're coming out of everywhere because Kendrick Lamar has snuck them in. What Kendrick Lamar ultimately is saying within the first 10 seconds of 30 seconds of this performance is that if I make it, I'm bringing my people with me. They all pile out of the car. They're all coming out of the car. And as they come out in their in their red, white, and blue, colors that mean so much to America, colors that mean so much to this country. They come out in their red, white, and their blue, and they form a flag. Mhm. They form a flag. Black men and black women built this country. There would be no America, there would be no red, white, and blue without black men and black women in this country. And America was built on their backs. If you look at this picture, y'all, as Kendrick stands in the middle, you look at this picture, you'll see that they have their backs exposed. Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of that picture where we see the slave with all the whelps on his back. Mm-hmm. He didn't get those whelps because somebody loved him. He didn't get those whelps because somebody cared for him. He got those backs because to those people, he was an object and he wasn't moving fast enough. He wasn't picking the cotton fast enough. The cotton industry, you know, they used to say cotton was king in the South, and he wasn't moving fast enough. So he got the whelps on his back. That's the reason why they say that America was built on the back of slaves, is because it was our backs that hurt. It was our backs that had pain. We didn't have massage therapists. We didn't have chiropractors. We had to build, and we had to keep pushing and keep going. These black men in red, white, and blue represent America, but it was built off of our backs. We then transition, y'all. What you're seeing right now, maybe some of you are gamers, maybe you also have kids, grandkids that are gamers, but if they have a PlayStation, they will recognize that this is the button pattern on a PlayStation controller, because see, this is a game, okay? This is a game. But if you look in the middle of this picture, what you'll see is a penitentiary in the middle of the controller. I don't know how y'all define genius, but I'm going to tell you what, Kendrick Lamar is a genius. There's a penitentiary in the middle of this, y'all. Look at the penitentiary yard. You can clearly see it. On the bottom right, there's an X. Top left, there's a square. Top right, there's a triangle. And in the bottom, there is a circle. Go look at any PlayStation controller, and you will see that that is the button layout that is on that controller. So we have clearly defined that this is a game. Samuel L. Jackson said, "Welcome to the great American game." Okay. Now, here's something else I want you all to pay attention to, because this has been stated a lot, but it's been incorrect every time it's been stated, okay? If you look at the A that's on Kendrick Lamar's chain, a lot of people thought that it was a troll for A minor. That's not what that is. An A minor is capital, if you know music. What that represents is Kendrick Lamar actually has a company called PG Lang. Now, if you look at this A that's in his logo, and look at his A here, you'll see that that's the same A. Okay. His logo is represented by that A. I don't know why, because it's PG Lang, but I think the A has some significance. Didn't look into it. But again, I'm just trying to show y'all here. Okay. We got PG Lang, same A. And then look here, it's the same A. So that's what that actually represents. Could it have been a little bit of a subliminal diss towards Drake? Possibly, but that wasn't the purpose. He was representing his company. Kendrick opens by saying the right time, but the wrong guy. Mhm. The revolution will be televised, y'all. Mhm. Kendrick knew what he was doing. Mhm. Kendrick knew what he was doing. You're right, Black but not bitter. It probably was both. But PG Lang is where that A actually resides. That was actually a big part of it. But yeah. He says that the revolution will be televised. Now I want y'all to keep that in mind. Because again, every good storyteller has a start, a middle, and an end. Okay. A beginning, which is the intro. You tell your story in the middle, and then you have your ending, right? So I want you to remember that at the beginning of this, he's telling you that the revolution will be televised. However, you got the right time, but the wrong guy. Mhm. You got the wrong guy. If you thought all I was going to do was stand on this stage and rap and have some scantily clothed Black women, some barely covered Black women shaking their ass, dancing, twerking. If you thought that's what I was going to do, this is the right time, but you got the wrong guy. You wanted somebody else if that's what you was looking for, because see, this time the revolution is going to be televised. I'm about to put on a show for y'all, whether you want to see it or not. This is artistry at its finest, and I'm about to do my thing. That's what he said. You know how I know that's what he said? Because that's what he did. See, I can only go by what the man did. See? So now the Trojan horse has been brought in. His dancers are out. Okay? His dancers are out of the car. They've come out. Now what you gonna do with them? What you gonna do with us, America? What can you do? Now, Kendrick Lamar is told by Samuel L. Jackson, he first asked him, do you know how to play this game? He then tells Kendrick to tighten up. Okay? Kendrick does just that. And you know what he does? He comes out and he plays two of his biggest hits. Now, Not Like Us is a big hit, but you know what Kendrick Lamar's biggest hit is? Y'all know what Kendrick Lamar's biggest hit is? Be Humble. Can you imagine the biggest, brashest, racist to hold the office of President of the United States? Yes, there were other racists in the House. Don't get me wrong, okay? All right. But this one takes pride in his association and affiliations with the Proud Boys. He takes pride in having Stephen Miller on his staff. He takes pride in being a nationalist. He takes pride in these things. He has no shame about them. He doesn't cover them up. He's emboldened by his supporters. Can you imagine forming the American flag with Black men representing that flag and looking at his press box where he is watching this performance and looking him and the MAGA crowd in the face and saying, slow down, be humble. Be humble. Because see, what you're not going to do is take people who have survived slavery, who have survived Reconstruction, who have survived migration to the northern states like Philadelphia, like Detroit, like New York, like New Jersey. What you're not going to do is take people that have survived and think that you can put us in a box. Think that you can tell us that our lives don't matter. What you're not going to do is tell me that my life doesn't matter, that my diversity doesn't matter. What I need for you and what I need for America to do at this very moment in 2025 is be humble. See, we got a lot of people that talk a lot. We got a lot of people that theorize a lot. We got a lot of people that grandstand a lot. But when they come face to face with power, when it's time to speak that truth to power, they're silent. Kendrick Lamar did the opposite. He took the opportunity to look this man in the face, to look MAGA in the face by using these television cameras because, again, this revolution televised, looked him in the face and said, be humble. Then what he proceeded to do, at that point was remind said MAGA, remind said Trump, remind said anybody who didn't understand what was in his DNA. I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. So not only do I need you to be humble, but here's why I need you to be humble. It's because what's born in me cannot be suppressed by you or anybody else. What's born in me has overcome and will again overcome. It doesn't matter what you throw at me because I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. That's what he said. Okay? That's what he said. That was the message that he gave. And he gave this message after Samuel L. Jackson told him to straighten up. Asked him, did he actually know how to play the game? That's what he said, y'all. He looked them dead in the face and said that you can't do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with me. Because see, in this picture right here, y'all, what Kendrick is saying is that if you do something with me, more of me will be at your throat. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm not making this up. Native ain't making this up, y'all. Okay. As we move through the performance, Samuel L. Jackson sees Kendrick and some brothers dressed in white, and they're at a street light on the field. And he's performing a verse from a song on GNX called Man at the Garden. All right. And as he does that, he is the brothers all have gold teeth, they all have dreads, they are what we would call hood niggas, right? He got the hood with him. Okay. Samuel L. Jackson comes over and says that he's using a cultural cheat code by bringing his homies with him. He's saying, he says, scorekeeper, deduct one life. Ain't that something, y'all? He said, deduct one life. If you all have played video games, you know that when you lose, they say you lose a life. I'm gonna be completely transparent with you all when I say that Kendrick was amazing, but it would not have been the same without Samuel L. Jackson, the highest grossing actor in Hollywood, is also one of the blackest actors in Hollywood. Because what Samuel L. Jackson says right there is super important. Deduct one life. There was a rapper called XXXTentacion who had his life taken as he was trying to show off his jewelry. The very next song that Kendrick Lamar does is called Peekaboo, and he does it on the X part of the controller as a tribute to XXXTentacion, who lost his life. That was the life that was deducted. Okay. Now, Kendrick Lamar then has a conversation with a couple of his backup dancers, and he's trying to decide whether he wants to do They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. But he decides to slow it down. He then walks and does two songs, one called Luther, one called All the Stars, where he brings out SZA. Amazing voice, and she does an amazing performance. Okay, but when you watch it again, what I want you to notice is that as he does that, he has a line of ladies following him, saying that now I'm doing the music that the ladies want to hear. Okay, these are the songs that are kind of slow, they're kind of mellow, they represent love. A lot of the women are digging these songs. So he has a line of women that's following him. So when you watch it again, just pay attention to the fact that as he's walking through the yard, he's got these women following him. Now we get into the heart of the performance, right? Now we get into the heart of the performance, right? Now we get to the part where he has another consultation with his backup dancers, and he says, they like to sue me. They like to sue folks. He's talking about Drake. All right. He said that earlier. But then he makes the decision in this second consultation that he gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Samuel L. Jackson doesn't want him to do it. But he says this is a cultural moment. And then he proceeds. They not like us. They not like us. Say, Drake, I heard you like them young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. Mm-hmm. They not like us. They not like us. Mm-hmm. Are you my friend? Are you my Ben? Now step that way. Step that way. Now step that way. Yeah, he did it. Now here's what I want y'all to pay attention to. After he does They Not Like Us, at that point, he moves into the last song. And what was the last song, y'all? Mustard. Yeah, he went there. But do y'all know the name of that song? Do y'all know what the name of that song is? It's called TV Off. Turn your TV off. Mhm. See, the revolution may be televised, as he started out so eloquently saying that the revolution is going to be televised. But in order for us to win, when we squabble up, in order for us to make a change, okay? Because see, with our rights, they're saying peekaboo. They don't understand what's in our DNA. They think that our spirits are humble. So, in order to change their mind, what you have to do is turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Get up and do something. Do y'all see the brilliance of that? Do y'all see the brilliance of starting out with saying that the revolution is going to be televised, making his case in both lyrics and in imagery, and then at the end telling you to turn your TV off? That's what Kendrick Lamar did. That's why they mad. That's why it went over a lot of people's heads. I think one of the most poignant lyrics in everything that he did that night, it wasn't a minor, even though I think we all love that. I think we all love that. Okay. He said, do you want the famous me or the dangerous me? Mhm. Let that sink in. See, these celebrities, these black celebrities, they have a tendency um, to just be famous. That's all they do. They're just famous. They don't change anything. They don't do anything. They might say something every now and then, but see, what you get is the famous them. So Kendrick is giving you a choice. He's letting you know, do you want the famous me, the Kendrick Lamar that signs autographs? Or do you want the dangerous me, the Kendrick Lamar that leads a revolution, that puts this black imagery in front of you on the biggest stage in the world, with Serena Williams crip walking because her crip walking was criticized when she won in 2012, and now she's coming back and saying now it's a celebration, it's a cultural moment. Do you want the dangerous me or do you want the famous me? You see what I'm saying? He's giving you a choice. He's giving America a choice. He's saying, I can lead this revolution or I can sign autographs. Mhm. I can bring one of the top tennis players in the world and have a crip walk on the stage to avenge the people who said that she was crass and ghetto when she did it after she won. I can show you that black culture is more than just a flash in the pan. It's not just a phase. I can show you that as much as rap music affected black white teenagers in the suburbs in the late 80s, early 90s, that we can do that all over again. I can show you that Black Lives Matter. I can do all of that, or I can sign autographs. Y'all don't understand. I was smiling from ear to ear through this whole thing. Now, Kendrick does his thing. Okay. Kendrick does his thing. And the Eagles, my. The Jill Scott, Patti LaBelle roots, the sound of Philadelphia, 3 degrees. Philadelphia, Philly, 215. They ain't let up. They ain't stopped scoring touchdowns. They ain't stopped playing amazing defense. No. They sacked Patrick Mahomes 6 times. I don't think I've ever seen Patrick Mahomes sacked 6 times in a season, but they sacked him 6 times in one game and they won. Now you're probably saying, Native, what's the big deal? It was a football game. They won. So what? Let me tell you what the big deal was. Woo! Yes, indeed. There was a black woman on the Philadelphia Eagles sideline. She wasn't just handing out Gatorade bottles. She's a coach. She wasn't a photographer. She wasn't the person that looks at the injuries or gets them into no. My sister was coach. Autumn Lockwood, y'all, became the first black woman to coach to win a Super Bowl. Do y'all see the cultural significance of the Super Bowl from the designer of the Super Bowl logo? A 26-year-old sister. I'm going to show it to y'all again in case you're just coming in. Her name is Taj Williams. She designed the logo. She put the intricacies of the Mardi Gras beads. As you can see, there's a fleur-de-lis in there twice. She did this, y'all. The NFL loved her work. The NFL made her famous. This queen of the Golden Eagles Mardi Gras Indians. Yes, y'all. Yes. But look at how we ended. Autumn Lockwood, a black woman on the sidelines, first black woman coach to win a Super Bowl. Do y'all understand what happened on February the 9th? Yes. It wasn't just black girl magic. No. It was black woman blessing. Black women blessed us with their talents in this game. Black women blessed us with their contributions to this game, whether it be Autumn Lockwood, whether it be our sister Taj, or whether it be Lettucey. Yeah. Black excellence from John Baptiste. Black excellence from the brother Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. And you know who else was black and excellent in this game? You know who won the MVP of this here game, y'all? Do you know who the MVP was? The most valuable player of the game. Do you have any idea who that went to? His last name is what Donald Trump's feelings were when he left the game. Last name is Hurts. Donald Trump's feelings was hurt. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP, first quarterback. Listen, y'all. first quarterback to lose in his first appearance in the Super Bowl and win in his second appearance at the Super Bowl. Y'all, we got a black MVP of the Super Bowl that happened in New Orleans, Louisiana. If y'all ain't smiling by now, if y'all ain't smiling right now, if y'all ain't smiling right now, y'all, I don't know what the problem is. I just led y'all through a journey that happened on February the 9th at a Super Bowl that happened in New Orleans, Louisiana, a city that means the world to me. Y'all. All this happened in one night. Okay. Black men are bitter. Still a member of Omega Psi Phi. Oh, and he let y'all know. He let y'all know he was a dog. He let y'all know a member of Omega Psi Phi Inc. who was engaged to a member of AKA. Yes, indeed. Jalen Hurts is with a black woman. Oh my. Just a cherry on top of everything else, y'all. Y'all, this was a cultural moment, man. Super Bowl. This Super Bowl was amazing, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what, Miss Lady, I understand that feeling. I do. I understand that feeling because that was the feeling that I had at the end of all of this, man. And I immediately went back and watched that Kendrick performance again. I promise y'all, I've seen it 99 times from Sunday till now. It was a lot in there. I invite you all to go back and look at it and see the things that I pointed out to you. I invite you all to not only watch the imagery, but listen to the lyrics of the songs. See, I don't have all of those lyrics, but I do invite you to look at, if you're not a Kendrick Lamar fan, if you've never really listened to his music, I invite you to do that too. I do. Thank you, my black is beautiful. I almost forgot that part. My Black is Beautiful says, hey, Native in chat. Also, Jalen Hurts' management team are all women, 3 of whom are black. Do y'all know how rare that is? Do y'all have any idea how rare that is? Um, definitely a cultural moment. You may know people, you may be associated with people, you may, have people in your life that say, oh, it was boring. One of the first comments I read was, oh, I would have preferred Lil Wayne. Oh, why did they use Kendrick? Oh, why? Oh, this could have been better. It was boring. I didn't get it. And that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth about civil rights and revolutionary moments. Okay. Whenever there in this country have been moments like this, moments where there is a message, whether it was the I Have a Dream speech, the ballot or the bullet speech, whether it was Huey P. Newton sitting in a wicker chair, there's always going to be dissension amongst Black people. We romanticize being unified. Okay. We romanticize being unified because it's a rosy picture to paint that we were all together when Dr. King was alive. We were all together when Malcolm X was alive, when that's not the truth, y'all. And we are facing a moment that is very similar to that at this time. What we're looking at is a revolution being televised, and you're going to have those Negroes that are going to look at that and they're going to say, I don't understand the big deal. I don't see what was such a big deal. I don't understand what's going on. It could have been better had you put a lesser Negro up. we've been through this before. Okay. So don't be surprised when you have people in your circle that don't know who this is. Don't be surprised when you see people in your circle that don't know the words to the song that she sang, Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black National Anthem. Don't be surprised. This has been happening the entire time that we have fought for recognition, fought for freedom, fought for our rights. Every time there's dissension amongst Black people, it happens. See, what I'm proud of is that I have a tribe, I have an audience, I have people that understand the cultural significance of this moment. And if they do not, then they're here today and they're discovering the cultural significance of this moment. Native tribe could be that same Trojan horse. They might see me coming and think all he do is tell jokes on the internet, and that's fine. I do. Guilty as charged. But see, the people I bring with me, y'all, see, the people I bring with me, see, I can't change anything without the people I bring with me. So yeah, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna make it seem like all I do is tell jokes on the internet, make these little funny letters and things like that. But see, y'all don't understand the people I got with me. And y'all don't understand the agenda that I have. So that's why I'm so grateful for y'all. That's why I'm so grateful for y'all. Because y'all my tribe, y'all my people. And when I turn around and I tell this system of oppression to be humble, I know y'all got my back. And that's why I love you. That's why I love you. That's all I got for y'all. The Super Bowl was a cultural moment, and I just wanted to talk about it. And I thank y'all for being here as I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting what we do over here on this channel. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you. I do want to recognize, hold on, let me see. I do want to recognize Justin's mom renewed membership. I know you've been a member the whole time, Justin's mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have a member of Reef and Muff's mom has become a member. Thank you so much for joining the tribe. I do appreciate you so much. Ms. Lady, wow, thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate that. And Miss Lady, again, oh my goodness, thank you so much for 2 super stickers. I appreciate you so much. Rossi, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. She says, well done, Native. I can't wait to share your breakdowns, your breaks with my pros. Share it to whoever you like to share it to. You know, I just wanted to come out here and talk about this thing and talk about what it meant to me. And hopefully if you missed anything, if there's anything that I said that you missed, then you know, go back and check that out. Southside Chi-Town, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, bravo, I couldn't do it without you guys. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Leo Lady 251 has been rocking with your boy for 4 months. I do appreciate that. She says, loving my Gulf Coast brother perspective. Thank you so much, my Gulf Coast sister. I appreciate you so much. It is such an honor to be from the Gulf Coast, from the 850 to the 504, and they call me Native. I ain't gonna lie. I love it, love it, love it. And so proud to have New Orleans as a second home, a city that embraced me and just took me in. And I promise you, y'all don't know what y'all missed, that pre-Katrina New Orleans, the second line, and the Abbeville project, all the way over there to the Lafitte project, going down to that Desire. Man, I miss New Orleans the way it used to be. But you know, it's still my second home, and I still love it to death. It's just not the same. But you know, I still got those memories. Please believe it. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate this. I appreciate you. All right. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. Whether I can see your face or whether you have your initials up or a picture, it doesn't matter because you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anyone can do about that, not even you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. I'll see y'all tonight, believe it or not. Y'all have a good rest of your afternoon, okay? And I will see you then.